Good afternoon from Enkhuizen. I just arrived here this afternoon after leaving from Alkmaar this morning. Got there from Amsterdam last night. As you'll have seen from my post yesterday, the new Tartan Explorer bike is ready. It's arrived in Amsterdam and it's looking absolutely fantastic. You've got to give a huge thanks and shout out to Neil McMartin and Free Flow Technologies for very kindly sponsoring the bike and for shipping it out to me in Amsterdam now that it's ready. So really good that I've got the bike back and I've got all my other equipment. I left some of that in the house to get sent out with the new bike. So I've now got all my clothes, all my equipment, all my camping gear, everything I need for the world tour. So I'm feeling really prepared now and I'm really excited for the next part of this challenge. Was in Amsterdam a lot longer than I thought I was going to be. I was only meant to be there for 3 days, 2 days with my brother, then another day, and then I was leaving on the new bike. But there was a few delays with the bike, which can happen, and it didn't get there till about Wednesday, so I ended up staying in Amsterdam for a full week. And the guy I was staying with, the Warm Showers host, Jonathan, very nice guy, stayed with him the first night and mentioned to him the situation with the bike and that I may have to wait back a few days, and he was very kind and said that I could stay with him. So I ended up staying with him for about 4 or 5 nights and we got on really well. Went and done some cycling in the city, went and played pool, showed me about, and then cycled with me to Alkmaar, which was really cool. So yeah, he was a nice guy and I'm really glad to meet him, and I've kept some of my stuff at his house in case I ever need it, the stuff that I'm not taking with me. So yeah, really glad that I met him. Amsterdam's just an absolutely incredible city. It wasn't new to me. I've been there a couple of times before, so I'd seen a lot of it before, but it never fails to shock or surprise you. It's just such a fascinating city. I think I looked on my phone and seen in my health data that in like space of 3 days I'd walked 60 kilometres, literally just walking about the city, just looking at stuff, and it's just absolutely fascinating. I think you could just spend days and days walking about Amsterdam, constantly looking at something new. There's always seems to be something happening in that city. So yeah, my time in Amsterdam was really good, met some really nice people as I said, and yeah, I'm just feeling really good now. I've got everything that I need and I'm ready for the next part of the tour. So the next big milestone is Copenhagen for the 7th of July. That's 2 weeks from today, or 2 weeks yesterday. So it's about 800 kilometres in the next 2 weeks, no more breaks, just 2 weeks straight cycling, 800k to get to Copenhagen. My brother and a few of my friends are going to be there for a weekend, so I thought I might as well see them for a night on my way up to Norway. So that's what my next target is. And then this is when it really starts to get interesting, because I've been very fortunate so far that all the places I've been staying in have been quite densely populated. There's always hosts, there's always people I can stay with. But once I start getting to Scandinavia, it's going to be a whole different level of cycling. It's going to be very remote. I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere. There's going to be times where there's no shops for like 100 kilometres. I'm going to have to be well stocked up, have all my camping equipment, all my stove, make sure I'm cooking my own food. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be by far the biggest challenge of any cycling I've done in Scotland, England, or in Europe so far. But I'm ready for it. I'm really ready for it. I'm probably back. I think the last week's been difficult actually, my fitness. I stopped for too long. Just before when I got to Amsterdam, I was right at the peak of my fitness, and it would have been good to have 2 or 3 days off, but I think stopping for a week was bad. But there's nothing I can do about that. These things happen. Back on the bike now, which is the main thing, and so my fitness over the next couple of weeks will get back up to that peak point again. And by the time I'm into the really tough cycling in Scandinavia, the big mountains and climbing really steep hills, I'm going to be really prepared. As I said, got all the stuff in the bike, got everything I need now. It's just a case of getting up there and doing it. And I think it's going to take me up to about Christmas, next 5-6 months, because I'm going right up to the North Cap, which is the most northern point in Europe. So it's a very big cycle. It's going to be about 4,000 or 5,000 miles in total. But yeah, I'm feeling ready for it. I'm feeling fantastic. Happiness is amazing. It's coming up for being a month away from home now, it doesn't feel like a month. It feels like I've been away longer actually. It's hard to put into words how that feels. But yeah, so I'm feeling really good. In Enkhuizen tonight, then over to Lillestad tomorrow, and then it's just 2 weeks of continuous cycling to get to Copenhagen. So yeah, feeling really good and glad I got the new bike. So thanks again Neil for providing that, and thanks again for everybody for following all the comments. It really means a lot to me and I appreciate the support. Thank you.